Welcome to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection since 1991. I'm Linda Karnauskas, and I want to thank you for joining us on this Wednesday, January 4th. Welcome back and Happy New Year as we begin the year 2017 together. And to start, we have an informative show for you today. First, we'll be interviewing Brad Meier and Julie Rethemeier. Brad is the president of the Owatonna Chamber of Commerce, and Julie's the board chairman, and we're going to hear all about their plans for this year in 2017. And then later on, we're going to visit with the Owatonna Music Boosters. We'll be visiting with Emily Miller and Lauren Phelps and hear all about the Music Boosters and how it's helped them and where it's headed. Owatonna Today welcomes your comments and suggestions on show guests and topics. You can do so by emailing us at owatonnatoday@charter.net or by contacting our show's producer, Leanne Alt, at 390-5751. Give Leanne a call. She'd love to hear from you. Meanwhile, we will take a quick break to hear a word from our sponsors, and then we'll be right back with Brad and Julie, so please stay with us.
Hi, I'm Brenda with the Mortgage Office of Brenda Bednar, aligned with American Mortgage and Equity Consultants, where closings feel right from the beginning. I'm a proud supporter of the Owatonna Today Show.
Owatonna Public Utilities, real people, real reliable, real progress. Making life a little easier day after day, taking pride in our community, listening to what you say, a voice you can talk to. We're growing with you in mind in everything we do. Owatonna Public Utilities.
Greetings from the Steele County Historical Society. We invite you to visit us and enjoy your county's history at the History Center and Village of Yesteryear. Check our website for current exhibits and monthly programs.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection. And how are we today?
Hi, good.
We're great. We're here visiting with Brad Meier, and you're the president of our Owatonna Chamber of Commerce.
Yes.
And Julie Rethemeier, and you're the board director.
Yes,
Chair.
the incoming board chair.
Board chair, so big jobs all the way across. Well, we're here to get the scoop on 2017, Brad, so I'll let you have at it. What would you like us to know?
Well, thanks for having us on. Well, we're excited for 2017, and Julie's going to be our chair of the board, which is outstanding, and we're thrilled about that. We have a great board, and we've got a lot of new initiatives, and we'll get into those today. We're really excited about some of our workforce projects and efforts, and we're doing some new programming to help our members with making new connections and hopefully growing their businesses more here in the Owatonna area. And we're right at the cusp of a new legislative session that has started now, and we're going to be going up to St. Paul today, actually, to interact with some of our state reps this evening. But we're really hopeful that there'll be some things that take place that help business, like commercial property tax reform. That's something our state does that most states don't do, and that would impact every business in the state of Minnesota positively if we could roll back some of those taxes that we have there. We'd love to see a statewide 10-year transportation plan take place this year and get that done. And there's a few other things with preemption. There's things that will be important for business. We probably don't have a lot of time to get into the details, but we're excited about the session getting started today, and we'll be active with that as well.
So besides everything else and organizing and running the Owatonna Chamber of Commerce, you're in an advocacy role as well, correct?
Yes,
Somewhat,
yes. So we want to be the voice for our members on those issues, yes.
So a busy day today.
Yeah, it is.
It's going to be a long, busy day.
Julie's coming with us, so it'll be a long day.
That's good, it'll be good. Julie, just tell us a little bit about yourself and your role here at the Chamber. And
Absolutely. Well, I'm the Director of Public Affairs for Federated Insurance. I've been with Federated for 28 years now. My family and I live in Owatonna. And I've been on the Chamber Board for a number of years and then kind of off of it for a while and now back on. So I have the honor of serving as the chair of the board as of the annual meeting coming in January 20th. So excited to be able to do that and work with Brad. Obviously, something we're extremely excited about is getting Brad back in as our president and CEO of the chamber. And in the last 90 days has been off and running, and I'm just doing an extraordinary job just getting connected with our businesses and getting us the vision and kind of getting back on track. So we are excited to have him back.
Oh, great. And you talked about getting up there and getting those important tax dollars and support and all this. And Julie, why don't you share with us about the workforce development initiatives?
Right. So, as Brad said, we really want to look at what's important to our businesses and to our members, and workforce is an issue that we are hearing about continually from most of our members and non-members, that finding the right people and the talent is an important aspect. One initiative that we have underway that's been in collaboration with the United Way and with Junior Achievement, the Owatonna High School, and with ourselves, is trying to get kids acclimated into what are different opportunities within the Owatonna area, different jobs that we have, because we really want kids to see there's a lot of opportunity right here in Owatonna to pursue a career. Sometimes when you go off to school, you stay at that place, wherever you end up going to school, thinking that, well, here's where the jobs are at. But there's a ton of opportunity right here in Owatonna. And for kids who have a 4-year degree or a 2-year degree, we really want to help them see, depending on what route they take, there are opportunities in different jobs, well-paying jobs right here in Owatonna. So there's been a manufacturing focus, there's been a healthcare focus. We are hosting one at Federated coming up in just a couple of weeks here with a business focus, and there's going to be other businesses involved as well. The high school looks at the kids and invites them, and that may have an interest in this area, and we're going to try and tell them and show them different avenues. So just a great way, again, to help the workforce, hopefully one avenue to help workforce and help kids see that this is an opportunity for them here.
Get the information
right,
out there, so to speak.
And
yeah, we're really excited about the Made in Owatonna Day and that collaboration. And then now this year, we've just been awarded through MSU, a graduate student that's going to be working with us through a new internship program through the state chamber. David Olson was a former president, and we're the first chamber to receive this collaboration with this student. So she'll start in January, and we're working right now to really hone in on, we're going to do one initiative, and we've got a few ideas, but we're honing it in right now, but we're going to do one thing, and we're going to get pushing forward on it. And this will be a little more outward focused, I think, in trying to attract and draw workforce to the community. So Made in Owatonna Day is really focused on what we have here and working with the students here in our community. And then we feel like we may need to do a push a little bit more outside of our walls, so to speak, to attract more workforce. We've got companies that want to grow, and they need people to do that. And so as an outstate community, we've got to continue to be thinking about how do we draw people here to fill those roles so we can expand our economy here.
Now, you talked about the interning student. Did you go out and recruit this student? And then what interning and what will the specialty be for that student?
Well, so she's gonna be working on this workforce initiative with us from January to May. She was chosen through the business program, graduate program at MSU, Mankato State, and really we've met with her, and just a top flight individual, and will do just a great job. So we're really excited to get started and get working with her on this project.
So would she potentially be somebody that might go in and run a chamber like yourself?
That'd be great. She could. I think she could. Yeah.
Anything is
she's
possible,
really smart.
right?
Yep.
So no way like coming in and seeing it all for everything it is.
Well, that's a great point. I mean, she's somebody who has great real life experience, but this will give her more of that, and she could, obviously I don't know what way her career is going to go, but we love to have people exposed to this business as well as everything else going on in the community. So,
great.
Yeah.
Good. Well, Julie, obviously we're underway here with the chamber initiatives, and let's talk a little bit about membership growth and why that's so important.
Right. So a couple other things that are important to us in 2017, obviously, is growing our members. Our members are the strength of our of our chamber, and that's really, we're stronger together the more businesses we have on there. So our goal is to grow to 575 within the next couple of years. So we have initiatives underway to really get the word out and get chamber membership back. So we're excited about that. Another initiative that we're excited about is our Y Pro. It's our young professionals. I always forget the age ranges because I'm not eligible to be in there, but I think it's 21 to 39-year-olds. We have a couple of, Tamara Murphy is a chair of that, Abby Nichols is the co-chair. They are off and running. They're a strong group. I really encourage, this is another great thing for workforce. Companies to get their younger workforce involved. They have lunch and learns. They have different community kind of events. They're just doing some different things to really get connections within the community. Their picture is in the business brief if you happen to see that today. I love this picture. I love that they were out doing community service. So just a lot of great things and new initiatives going on at the chamber that we're excited about.
And it's so important to get the involvement from all age groups.
Well, it is because, when you have that age range, these are young folks that we want to grow their careers here in Owatonna, oftentimes start relationships and families and all those kind of things. So we want them to have a connection to the community. And so this program, I'm just getting more familiar with as well, being back in the chamber, but it's something that is really starting to take off, and we're seeing them have ownership in it, and they're out in the community and wanting to be involved in, and really that's what we're looking for. So we're excited about it.
And keep interest in the chamber, I would think, because as we age, and at some point we all pass the torch.
Exactly.
So it's good to keep those young-minded with new ideas and keep us all. That's the fun of
keep
working
us all
with
relevant.
Age differential. It's just great working
Right.
in a team like that because we all learn from each other.
That's
Exactly.
right.
For the good of Owatonna. Let's talk a little bit about business boot camp.
Yeah, sure. Well, this is an event it's just kind of, we're changing it to provide the value we think our members are looking for. So we used to call it Third Thursday Networking, and it was all about networking, and this still will be, but we're incorporating an element of running a business. We're going to have some speakers involved as well in these programs that will kind of sandwich between the networking. So we're adding contacts, we're adding value to how to operate or run a business, and then we're giving you opportunities to then follow through on some of those connections. So we're excited about that change too.
Advertising something like that, would you think that would initiate some new business coming to town maybe? Somebody who's thinking about stepping out in that new venture on one of our storefronts?
I guess that's always something, and we didn't even touch on our economic development efforts, but as a chamber, we want to be a place people can come to and say, can you help us? And there's a lot of resources in this community. We may be the ones to say, here's the opportunities, here's how we get you started, here's what we can do, and then we'll pull people in to help them bring that to a business plan and then get them started. So we do have that effort. And then, these are ways once they get going to grow that business.
Mm-hmm. And is that somewhat what the Main Street effort has been quickly, if you could?
Oh, sure, yeah. So Main Street, that's been all about keeping our downtown, kind of the heart of our community, vital, trying to continue to have businesses function there successfully, and it's a good way to get businesses started because you get smaller square footage, trying to keep that looking healthy and drawing people there.
Okay, so overall we have a lot to do this year, would you say?
We have a lot to do, but we're excited about it. A lot of great initiatives going.
Well, great. Thank you for coming in and shedding some light on what the New Year plans
Thank
are.
you.
And we want to thank you for all you do to help keep our Owatonna the wonderful community it is. So thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
We will take a quick break to hear a word from our sponsors, and then we'll be right back, so please stay with us.
Hi, this is Eric with the West Hills Tennis and Fitness Center. A heated swimming pool, sauna, running track, cardio room, basketball court, weight room, and 6 tennis courts are among the amenities you can enjoy at our facility. We have a variety of membership packages available to meet the needs of everyone, or you can simply drop in for the day. Stop out today and take advantage of all we have to offer. West Hills Tennis and Fitness, encouraging and promoting a healthy lifestyle.
Hello, I'm Glenn Meier.
And I'm Michael Meier with the Brick Meier Funeral Home and the Medford Funeral Home. At Brick Meier, we are privileged to have served the families of Steele County community for 118 years.
Whether you choose traditional burial or cremation, we promise the tribute your loved one deserves with the peace of mind that you require.
We are proud to be part of the Owatonna Today Show.
Hi, this is Barry Gillespie, President of ERA Gillespie Real Estate, where our pledge is to save you money, save you time, and simplify your life. And we're proud supporters of the Owatonna Today Show.
Hello, my name is Katie Marshall. A year ago, my family and I became homeless. We were scared and alone. Today, with the help of Steele County Transitional Housing and generous donors like you, my family and I are safely housed. I am working, going to college, paying my rent on time. My children have a warm bed to sleep in every night. My family and I are so grateful for this second chance. Please help others in need by donating to transitional housing today. Everyone deserves a safe place to live.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection. And we are visiting with two representatives from the Owatonna Music Boosters today. And how are you?
We're good.
Thank you. Good. We're visiting here with Emily Miller to my right. And then over here we have Lauren Phelps. And I want to thank you for taking time out of your day and sharing with our viewers all you want to share here about the Owatonna Music Boosters. So let's get right into it. If I may, Emily, what is the, before we get into what is the Music Boosters, tell us a little bit about yourself and your involvement in the Music Boosters over the years.
All right, well, my name is Emily, and I currently attend Minnesota State University as a sophomore. I'm a double music education major, ironically, in vocal and instrumental. I'm involved, this is my first year on the Music Boosters board officially, and I am just a member of it, and I like to support the music here in Owatonna because it's done so much in my life, and because I'm just a music person, I love it so much.
And what brings you here? Are you on break? Or?
I am on winter break right now.
All right. Wow, so nice of you to give up of your time.
Yeah, anytime.
We'll hear more about that. And Lauren, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So my name is Lauren, and I'm in 8th grade at the Owatonna Junior High School. I play the bassoon in concert band as well as the piano outside of school and in jazz band. And for the MBO concert, I am playing with a jazz combo with a group of my friends from school. So.
Okay, wow, so you're busy as well.
Yes.
What do you enjoy doing outside of music? Anything? You have time for anything?
Yeah, I do. I play lacrosse in the spring.
Oh, wow.
And I like to read and play board games, go outside and things like that.
Oh, great. And as far as you, Emily, is there anything you do outside of music, or is that pretty much?
A lot of it is music. I am involved with the concert choir and chamber singers at my college. I'm also concert master of our orchestra there, and then I also sing opera at the Minnesota State University.
Wow,
Yep.
So music is your passion.
Very much so.
Well, great. Well, let's talk a little bit about the Owatonna Music Boosters fundraiser. When is it going to be?
January 14th, this upcoming Saturday.
Wow. And who's all going to be involved with that?
Different faculty of the music program here at our district, alumni of OHS, some students from OHS, and students from the district will be performing in that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, great. And where will it be?
Owatonna High School.
All righty. And what time do all the events begin?
The silent auction begins at 6 o'clock p.m., and then the concert begins at 7 o'clock.
Wow, so that's this Saturday.
Yep.
And what do the proceeds go for that you're aware of over time?
Proceeds go to MBO, and what we do with the money is that we give it to scholarships, we give it to different instruments that are damaged at our school district, or for new instruments for upcoming elementary players who want to play music, and that kind of stuff to support the music program here at Owatonna.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about that, the music program here in Owatonna. I'd like to get a little personal with you and just find out about how it's affect you. Why don't we start with you, Lauren, over there. What do you like, or what has Owatonna Music Boosters done for you?
Well, I'll say I started band last year, and through that I made so many new friends. I've gained a lot of musical knowledge, learned to play new instruments, and just really had a lot of fun with it. I've grown in many ways from the Music Boosters support.
Okay. Now you've sort of gone over the different instruments that you play. Explain to the audience, the viewers who may not know, what is a bassoon? What does it look like? And it's quite large, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about, if I stand up, it's about up to my neck. But anyways, it's like a big black clarinet, I guess, kind of, but it's a double reed instrument. I like how it's unique because not many people play it. So,
So why not? Why do you suppose not many people play it?
well, you don't need a lot of bassoons in a band. Like you need a lot of flutes, clarinets, trumpets, things like that.
Is
So.
that because, is it a member of the bass family?
Yes.
Okay, so you get to play all the bass notes and rhythm
Yes.
with it. Does it take a lot of air?
I guess it does, but now that I've been playing it for a while, you do get used to it, so it doesn't feel like as much as when you first start.
So where does one take bassoon lessons? I mean, you don't see too many shingles out there for bassoon lessons, Monday and Friday,
Right. There are some private lesson opportunities. I haven't gotten into any of that yet, so mainly we just do stuff at school, outside practice at home and things like that.
Okay. And how long have you been playing that?
Since the beginning of 7th grade last year.
Wow, so you're doing quite well with it then. And explain to us about piano. Have you been doing that for quite some time?
I've been doing piano since I was in, I think, the summer before I started 1st grade, so yes, I've been doing that for a while. Recently we have the Minnesota Music Teachers Association piano competitions up at Rochester and the U of M. We have 2 competitions, and if we win the one, then we get to go on to the next, and if we win the second one, we get to go and perform at the Minneapolis Convention Center in front of an audience with a group of people.
Oh, great. And what do you see yourself doing down the road with your musical abilities?
Well, I would definitely like to keep playing music. There's no doubt about that. I'm going to hopefully play like piano or organ at church as I get older, continue into college, with marching bands and things like that. But I'm not sure yet. I've still got a lot of time to figure it out.
And do you feel your particular path, you're benefiting from the Owatonna Music Boosters?
Definitely.
And how is that?
Well, I mean, it's just given me a lot of insight and messages on how to not only like live musically, but just communicate with people and interact in general.
Okay. Emily, I'm going to turn to you now, and let's talk about the same experiences for you. Has the Owatonna Music Boosters helped you in your path?
It has definitely, especially in high school. I gained a lot of confidence by being in the music program here at OHS. I used to be very in a shell and very quiet until I became very musical and involved, and I was able to open up my shell, be in different shows at the OHS of the musicals and different theater productions, and performing on stage with the choir and the orchestra has really given me a boost of confidence in myself where before I wasn't really there, but without the music it really, really opened me up as a person.
So has most of your musical talent been vocal?
A lot of it has been vocal, as well with piano. I've been playing piano since around 4 or 5. And then I began violin in 4th grade, and I have continued in orchestra and singing throughout my whole school career.
Now, in your introduction, you had mentioned you do some opera singing.
Yep.
And connect the dots. How did you get from high school to college to opera?
Well, it began with my private voice lesson teacher, Dr. Julian, last semester, and he was like, I think you have an opera voice, and he gave me a piece to try out, and it really seemed to suit my personality, suit my voice, and it's just kind of progressed from there, and I love singing it, and just from there, from last semester.
Okay. And do you feel that the Owatonna Boosters has played an important role in helping you reach this point?
Absolutely. Just the music inspiration that they give us and the push they give us to become musical people has really, really inspired me.
Now, you're a sophomore?
Correct.
In college. Where do you see your musical talent taking you?
My biggest goal is to become a choir director or orchestra director at a high school.
Okay. And what is the most fun part, or what is the happiest part of music? What does it give you that you so have a passion for it?
It gives me a lot of inspiration, honestly. I really cannot see myself doing anything else but music with my future. And I just love that feeling of knowing what I want to do with my life and how much happiness that it gives me and how much inspiration it has given me throughout my whole life. So it's something that I'd like to continue throughout.
And what has been, do you feel, the biggest challenge that you've had to meet being in the music area?
The biggest challenge is honestly the stage fright sometimes, getting on stage to perform in front of people, but it really goes away once you start doing it more and more. But that was one of my bigger challenges, was the stage fright, but I've become quite, gotten over it quite a bit now, but it was that mainly, but now it's just go out there and put yourself out there.
Okay. And Emily, I'm going to ask, or Lauren, I wanted to ask you, what has been the biggest challenge for you?
I think the biggest challenge has just been like trying to say no to things, really, because we have all these like music opportunities. You know, we have opportunities for pep band, marching band, concert band, jazz band, and outside of school performances and opportunities like this concert here. And it's just like so much, and I'm a person that likes to really be involved with things, so I'll say yes, and then my schedule gets really busy and things get hard to juggle sometimes. But
good lesson to be learning in junior high as the high school years approach, correct?
Yep.
So again, when is the fundraiser again?
January 14th at the Owatonna High School.
And what time?
6 o'clock the silent auction begins, and 7 o'clock the concert begins.
And who are some of the people we'll see?
We'll be seeing a lot of community members, teachers from around the district, and alumni from OHS.
Thank you, ladies, for sharing and coming in and helping us learn all about it. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
And good luck with your futures.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We will take a quick break to hear a word from our sponsors, and then we'll be right back. So please stay with us.
Amy Swain Hearing Centers is a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show. I'm Dr. Amy Swain, and I want everyone to hear better.
Hi, I'm Tim Anderson, the owner of Anytime Fitness, where we make getting healthy affordable and convenient. Anytime Fitness is a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection. It's time for community announcements. Skating at Morehouse has opened on December 28th. The hours are Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. to 9:30 p.m., Saturdays 11 a.m. to 9:30 p.m., Sundays 12 to 9:30 p.m., no school days 11 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. Family bonfires are held Saturday evenings at 5:30 p.m. Skate and cross-country ski rentals available in the chalet. The Steele County Historical Society invites you to join us for Junior History Detectives and History Detectives on Thursday, January 5th at 9 a.m. and at 6:30 p.m. at the Steele County History Center. The program is free and open to all members of the community. January programming will focus on Winter on the Prairie. The Owatonna Elks Lodge annual hoop shoot for boys and girls ages 8 through 13 will be held on Saturday, January 7th at the Owatonna Junior High Gym. Registration begins at 2 and competition is at 2:45. This competition is open to all boys and girls ages 8 through 13 from Owatonna, Blooming Prairie, Medford, Ellendale, and Watseka. Top winners in each age category will compete in the district hoop shoot to be held on January 15th at 1 p.m. at St. Mary's Gym in Owatonna. Allina Health will award grants to community nonprofits and local government organizations who submit ideas for bringing people together through healthy activities. The purpose of a Neighborhood Health Connection grant is to support ongoing activities and promote social connections among the small group of adults through healthy eating and physical activity. Online applications will be accepted from January 2nd through 5 p.m. on February 1st. Grantees will be notified of decision via email on February 17th. Questions can be directed to Natalie Ginter at 507-977-2562 or by mail to natalie.ginter@allina.com. Winter Weekend Out, January 27th to 29th. Friday from 1 to 4:30, sledding, Fat Tire demo, adult bocce ball tournament at Lake Colmeyer, and rock on the ice at Morehouse, and family fishing at Lake Colmeyer. Days of the week, I'm sure you can see that on their website. We will take we want to thank you for joining us today, and we hope you will join us on Friday when our guests will be the Owatonna Fire Department. We'll get some updates there, and Project Community Connect. So please, we'll see you on Friday, and until then, have a good day.